We are
Hey,
here
Damien.
on Charlie Smith, your jail case. I wanted to see if you would reconsider a pretrial bond on the theft case. So some bullet points. We're waiting on a 911 call that can take up to 3 months. And
Hold on. Before we even go further, this is not your average bond hearing. The judge isn't deciding whether someone with a clean record deserves a second chance. He's dealing with someone on parole for life. That means the state already decided this man once posed such a serious threat that he should never fully walk free again. And now he's back in court 6 months later. If you're the judge, what are you thinking right now?
Why did I deny it last time?
because he's on parole for life from Montgomery County,
He got a life sentence.
engaging in organized crime, kidnapping a cigarette truck driver.
It's like a Goodfellas, a Simpsons. Right. Kidnapping a cigarette truck.
So he's on, yes, he's on life parole for that. He got out last November.
How long did he do on a life sentence? When did you know?
This is where judges start thinking in patterns, not incidents. In bond decisions, it's not just about this case, it's about risk to the community. Theft plus assault while on life parole, that signals potential escalation. And remember, bond isn't about punishment. It's about, will this person follow the rules if released? The judge clearly doubts it.
Don't know. I had it before. Last time I had it, but I didn't have. I don't know.
Meaning of a life sentence when, it's. Check real quick.
I'm gonna guess. Here's my guess: 15.
Okay, see how long.
So I would guess.
He doesn't get it. Like, it's
I understand.
how many assaults, how many thefts, gets a freaking life sentence,
I know,
and
but
now he picks up another theft and an assault.
here and doesn't really want to prosecute the theft of a cell phone. It's like a cell phone. It was a disagreement.
I get that they don't want it, but the fact remains it still happened. It's,
Judge, I spoke with the complaining witness. We've gone to this in depth. I spoke with the complaining witness and also the witness that are both here. I understand.
Stephen, do you mind bringing out Mr. Smith, please? Let's see how he reacts to this.
So, and the other thing, Judge, is there's a parole hold. So it's really not like he's going anywhere. It's just, it's a matter of then parole can handle it. And they put a hold on him. They're gonna have a hearing. It's going.
If we give him a PR bond, does he go to parole?
He stays here until parole does whatever. He doesn't go to like parole. I have this issue on a fugitive day, right?
Does a lawyer representing him in his parole?
No, I don't believe so. But when they have the parole hold, they'll keep him here, right? Because Day and I we worked on this parole case, and it's like they can reset the hearing for however long they want. And let's say they have the hearing, an actual revocation hearing in like 3 months. Then after that, they make a decision. They have 30 days.
Unless they extend it.
Unless they extend the hearing.
Well, if it doesn't conclude, then yeah, they can extend it.
Okay, this is about to get serious. When a judge starts counting prior cases out loud in open court, that's not small talk, that's strategy. He's building a record, making it crystal clear why whatever decision comes next is justified. Watch how this shifts from casual questioning to accountability mode.
So parole's got the hold on him. It's going to be about a month until before we have the hearing. And then if TDC picks him up, it'll be, and I'll know if TDC.
Would they send him to ISF?
If they revoke him, but he still has to resolve his local problems first. So as soon as he does, and presumably it won't be greater than whatever TDC has to serve for the revocation, is that once he goes, he'll get processed and he'll get sent up. Or out. I don't know if it's
13 years on a life sentence. That surprises a lot of people. In many states, life doesn't always mean natural life. It can mean eligibility for parole after a certain number of years. But here's the catch. Parole isn't freedom. It's conditional trust. And when that trust is broken within 6 months, judges take that personally, not emotionally, but institutionally.
What's going on?
Please.
That's jail. So let me get this right. In Harris County alone, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 different cases. You pick up and you get life on an engaging case in Montgomery County, and they parole you out. And now you've picked up a theft case and an assault case. How long did you do on that life sentence? So on a life sentence, you do 13 actual years. When did you get out?
November 1st, 2023.
So 6 months later, an assault and a theft case. And you want me to give you a PR bond? You know, when I've got 4 kids, I love my kids to death, right? And when my kids mess up, I say, come on, Alex, stop it. Okay, Dad. And he says, okay, I'm not going to do it again. And then he does it again. And then if I don't do anything, what happens? Does it again. And then I found the only way I get through to him, there has to be some kind of consequence. Because what happens if he keeps saying sorry?
Notice something important here. The alleged victim says she didn't want charges. She just wanted her phone back. That happens a lot in domestic-type disputes. But here's the legal twist. Once police see probable cause for assault, the case belongs to the state, not the victim. So even if she recants, prosecutors still have to verify the truth. That's why the 911 call becomes critical. First statements are often the most reliable.
And then does it again. Sorry, does it again. Sorry, does it again. 21 times? Has he gotten it? Mr. Smith, after 21 sorries, has he gotten it? Have you gotten it? Freaking life sentence. And now here, it's a theft of a cell phone, right? Tell me about this. Tell me about the theft.
Because they're both out of the same transaction. From what the DIM state is that on June 18th, the officer responded to a residence located at 2555 Grand Canyon Drive in reference to a family disturbance call for service. Complaining witness advised on the date she was with the defendant in a vehicle when defendant saw complaining witness' boyfriend calling her. Complaining witness advised she's in an intimate relationship with the defendant. Complaining witness had stated that she was upset with the defendant.
And there it is, decision made. But notice how the judge framed it, not with anger, but with inevitability. He used the parenting analogy intentionally. Courts operate on consequences. Without them, the system loses credibility. The harsh reality? The bond is only $100. It's not money keeping him in jail, it's history. And when your record outweighs your promise, words stop working.
Complaining witness advised defendant took possession of her cell phone and refused to give it back. Stated the defendant dropped her off at a residence and she used her daughter's cell phone to find the location of her cell phone. Complaining witness stated her cell phone was pinging at the residence where the defendant was located at. She arrived and made contact with the defendant through the gated door. Defendant was holding onto the gate while speaking to each other, and she requested her cell phone back. The complaining witness stated that the defendant refused to give her cell phone and hit her with an open hand strike to the left side of her face, causing her pain. She said that she did feel pain, but did not want to pursue charges at the time.
Because she wanted a cell phone back. Mr. Smith, should I give you a PR bond? Sorry?
It's your choice, Judge.
If I may?
Sure.
I spoke to the complaining witness and the witness on this matter. They have both recanted their statements. The complaining witness has stated, knowing the charges that could be filed against her for falsifying her report to a police officer, she stated that she did lie about the situation, that she was being, she just lied about the situation as a whole. I talked to both the witness and complaining witness again, just right now, and they both stated that they,
You have a
again,
911 call or anything like that?
that's the only thing we're waiting on. That's why we cannot dismiss this case. We have to do a full evaluation, especially.
Right. I'd like to know if there's a 911 and if they corroborate what initially happened on the day in question, right?
Yes, Judge.
You know, we don't ask for much in Harris County. You know, I don't know about Montgomery County, how they do things, but all we want our streets to be safe. And I would be remiss to think that you were even lucky to be out in the free world when you get a life sentence. You're even lucky to be out. And now you want me to, after I've admonished my kid 21 times, and now you want another PR bond? Ain't gonna happen, dude. At some point, we'll get through to you that it can't just continue like this. But I can't in good conscience give you a PR bond when you are on parole for a life sentence. And now you've picked up these two cases. You know, the sad thing is that your bond really, it's only $100. The only thing that's keeping you in at this point is $100. And I hope at some point, Mr. Smith, you do get it before you do get a life sentence that truly keeps you in for the rest of your life. All right. Thanks.
Thank you, Judge.